Hello and welcome. Myself and Merlin are here today. We're going to be sharing a story about feeling anxious. And I'm going to be taking the story from this book, The Fantastic Book of Feelings by Marcia Williams. Thank you, Marcia. Before me and Merlin begin our story, which is also going to help you with your children's and your emotional resilience and regulation as well, with your feelings, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you don't miss out on the next stories that are coming up, because we're going to go through lots of different feelings and help you to find some balance in your family's lives. So without further ado, get yourself comfortable. Me and Merlin have got a nice hot drink. We've got raspberry tea. Can you smell that, Merlin? Is that really yummy? So I'll put Merlin down here. So hopefully you're all curled up. I've been wrapped up in my Tinkerbell blanket today, and then I've put this on my lovely rainbow. This is my rainbow reading cozy blanket. So we're going to look at feeling anxious. It's a bit of a comic strip book today. This is our main character, Alicia. So she's going to be sharing what it's like for her when she feels anxious and what she can do, or what she does do, to help her feel a lot more happier. So, feeling anxious. You will definitely have felt anxious at some point in your life. Anxiety is that nervous feeling you sometimes get before you meet new people, perform in a school play, or take a test. Some people just get butterflies in their tummy, while others feel anxious. Their life feels out of control. Anxiety may give them sweaty palms, and it might make it difficult for them to sleep, or even make them feel unable to move or speak. Sometimes anxiety can be useful, like when it encourages you to revise for a test, so you feel less worried about it. But it's not helpful if, like Alicia, or like our character, you feel anxious most of the time. Even when there's nothing in particular that you are worrying about, Alicia could always find something to worry about, which was exhausting and stopped her from enjoying her life. Now, I know a lot of you might not know that you're feeling these feelings of anxiety, but it's good to be aware of what your body's showing up to kind of give you the signs of these feelings. So let's see what happens with Alicia. So let's have a look here. Let's get a bit of a view there. Relax, chick. We'll be back soon. No, don't leave me. Mum says that I was born anxious, but I remember about it all the way back then. Hating Mum and Dad for going out and leaving me with the babysitter. I was always worried that they would never come back. So it's that feelings of insecurity there. She's feeling that disattachment from her family when they was going to work, maybe. So here we've got, I hate parties. Relax, chick. Toilet seats have germs. Lights on. So at bedtime, she wants the lights on. Relax, chick. I like that she's called a daughter chick. As I grew older, there seemed to be more things that I felt anxious about, and my list of worries grew and grew. So then we've got this lovely picture here of lots of things. So some of the things that caused her anxiety was her teddies had moved, germs, school, monsters under the bed, parties, and friends. But by the time I was 7, my tummy was nearly as full of butterflies in heavy boots, even when I went to bed. So there's all these external things going on that really we're not sure about when we're little. And sometimes even when we're older as well, we find that things out of our comfort zone, our safety and security, safe haven of being in our bedroom maybe, or at home, or somewhere comfortable, can make us feel anxious because we don't know what's going to happen. Before I could go to sleep, I had to wash my hands 3 times check that every teddy was in the right place and make sure nobody turned the lights out. Don't touch them, don't turn the lights off. Relax, chick. So she's got a very reassuring parent there who's trying to comfort her. Then we've got a birthday party that she's going to. Happy birthday, Bunny. When Granny came to stay for my birthday, I felt anxious that she'd think I was weird, but she just hugged me and cooked my favourite foods. Bless you, Bunny. Does it make you feel better? I don't know, but I have to do it. At night, Granny read me a story. She smiled as I checked my teddies, washed my hands 3 times, and insisted that, and she left the lights on. So having a supportive adult, friend or parent to make sure that you're okay with these things happening and supporting you is really important. Worries are in your body as well as your mind. Is that why my tummy had a big bag full of butterflies? Granny said that she was a worrier too, and that even catching the train to visit me had made her feel so anxious. She's also almost been sick. But then she did her meditation exercises. Shall we do this as well with our character? So we've got breathing in through our nose, and we're going to do this, Merlin. So we're going to take a breath in through our nose, and a breath out through our mouth. Granny asked me to lie on the floor beside her, close my eyes and take 3 deep breaths in through my nose and letting each one out slowly with a sigh. So we did a breath in and breath out. So we do a breath in and a sigh. Let's do it, Merlin. Breath in through the nose. And out. Letting all the body flop to the floor. We'll do that 2 more times, shall we? Breathing in through the nose. Just let everything drop with that sigh. And should we do it 1 more time, Merlin? Let's. Breathing in. And then Granny helped her to show how to focus on squeezing her fists tightly together again. So on the count of 3, and then slowly squeezing your fist for a count of 3, then open them slowly again, like the petals of a flower. So let's do this on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Squeezing those fists tightly, and then opening petals of a flower. Squeezing tightly. Petals of a flower. Squeezing tightly. Petals of a flower. Did you do that as well, Merlin? He's got his little paws. So let's do this, Merlin. Squeezing and release. Squeeze and release. Squeezing and release. Little simple things to help Alicia feel better. So now I think she's at a party. Let's have a look at this party. Still, as status is now, Alicia, I think you're wobbling a bit with the giggles. I can't help it. It's such a funny game. I felt sad when Granny went home, but I kept doing the meditations. Sometimes Mum, Dad, and my teddies did them too. And after a while, I realised that I was going to bed without my teddies, without tidying my teddies or washing my hands. It felt amazing. I still get anxious now and then. I still have to tidy my teddies, check under the bed for monsters, but now I know what to do. Even when I feel anxious at school, I can do a little meditation exercise. I close my eyes, take 3 deep breaths, and tense and relax my hands under the desk. Nobody even knows that I'm doing it, and the bad moment passes. I can do lots of things that used to make me feel anxious, but going to parties is the best. So having someone in your family, a teacher, a friend, to help support you when you're feeling anxious and they understand you is really, really important. And Merlin, even your teddies could be that person or character to help you feel safe again. And if you don't want to squeeze your palms, you can squeeze your teddy. Merlin's like He loves a big cuddle, and he's only little as well, isn't he? So that's Alicia's story about feeling anxious. I'd love you to watch me on some of my other social media platforms. I'm going to be sharing Merlin's Wheel of Feels, and I'm going to be talking a lot more about how you and your children can tap into what your body's telling you when you're feeling anxious and all them other emotions in between as well, and look at how your body shows up with these emotions and what steps you can take, like Alicia did with her granny, to feel a lot more better. And it's going to take time, it's not going to happen straight away, but just know that there's means and ways of dealing with things, and you'll find the right thing for you. If you really, really loved this video, please give it a like, please give it a share, and I'd love you to check out in the description box below. If you feel like you appreciate this content that I'm sharing, I'd love you to share with me a coffee via a donation via the Ko-fi link. And if you want to work with me further, check out my website, peaceandpresence.co.uk. Merlin the Unicorn is coming soon with his new book, Merlin's Magical Journey, The Rose Garden. It's all about fear, and we're going to take you through some mindful steps to help you with that as well. So thanks for watching. I'm Louise, Peace and Presence Healing.